And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Crimson Tide going up against the Wolverines. Well, Singy's trying to match the stellar performance by yesterday's starter. Looking forward to seeing what he's got today.
His teammate was lights out, Boog, in total command all game long. If he brings that same intensity again, these hitters are in for a long day.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. So just about set, and on the mound in this one, Noble Meyer. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
Yeah, I want to see how he handles left-handed hitters in this lineup today, because coming in, lefties are batting over 300 on the year against him. So he's going to have to figure something out to get inside, keep them from getting their arms extended, and then once conscious of the inside pitch, be able to go with something away and finish them off. Oh, nice job right there. He struck him out twice. The pitch before looked like it was strike three. Doesn't get the call. Bears down. Throws another quality pitch for the strikeout.
Max Schumann getting ready to hit. One down, base is empty. Hard hit, right side. On to first. Two up, two down. Okay, let's check out the lineup. It's Singy against the southpaw on the mound. The skipper's loaded this lineup with righty bats.
Certainly following the conventional wisdom here, Boo. That extra split second can make a big difference for a hitter. So these righty batters will need to take advantage and make this tactical move pay off.
So up next, Nick Kurtz. Two outs, base is empty. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one back there has room, and he makes the catch. No score as we head to the bottom of the first. Back at Comerica Park, and towing the slab in this one, Luis Morales.
Well, he brings into this one an excellent strikeout to walk ratio on the season, and when you consider the amount of swings and misses that he gets and the fact that he's not issuing free passes, that's going to make him more economical in his pitch count, allow him to move into the middle and deeper part of ball games. So we'll see if that remains true in this one.
Now a chance for Joe Getz. Next offering is in for a strike.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Next to hit, number 2. And that drops in for a strike. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, there appears to be no problem settling in on the mound out there today. It looks pretty tough to start this one, punching out the first 2 hitters of this ball game. And somebody's going to have to put the bat on the ball, put it in play, and get something going.
Ground ball up the middle. Oh, what a stop. To his knee, the throw, and he gets him. Nicely done.
This guy's anticipation is off the charts. Don't see many shortstops better than that. Great job to complete the play and end the inning.
Back here in Detroit, all set for the start of the inning. Here's the left fielder, number 32. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Now it's the right fielder, Richie Abreu. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. One down, base is empty. Fouls it off, still 1-2. That's down and in. On the ground, but that rolls foul. And it remains 2-2.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
And now the DH, Tommy White. 2 down, nobody on. That misses. 2-1. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. In time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him, and that's that. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now it's the rookie first baseman, number 5. Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's there with a leadoff double.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And now the center fielder. Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. And a 2-1 hammered but foul. And a pitch. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, Boog, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
And the batter now, James Cannon. Nothing here in the bottom of the second. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. So back-to-back strikeouts now, and they still haven't managed to do anything with the leadoff double.
Yeah, Boog, and you just don't want to get careless here. You've done a really good job to get 2 outs after that leadoff double, as you mentioned, and just got to execute your pitches, and it's a non-issue.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position, Vernon will hit next. Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That's back. Reaching for it and brings it in. We'll move to the third with no score. Welcome back. Last series, the pitching was not good as we take a check of the numbers. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Making 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
And now the catcher comes up to him, Daniel Susak. Next pitch is downstairs.
2-1.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Tosses across to first. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the 3rd.
Batting ninth, shortstop Max Muncy.
And now Max Muncy. Top of the 3rd, no score. And that's in the dirt.
1 strike.
Back to the mound. He's got it. The throw to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the second baseman, Javier Sanoja. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
2 strikes.
Got him. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Here's the power hitting catcher. Base hit center field. So now back to the top of the order.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Back to the top of the lineup. Now the third baseman, Joe Getz. Ball to strike. And downstairs. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
2-2 the count.
Throw over to first, and he's back safely. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, when you commit to throwing an inside fastball to your glove side across the strike zone, especially with 2 strikes, if you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate in. You do not want to leave it out over the heart of the plate. So that was excellent execution on that pitch. Really tied him up, and he couldn't get a piece at all.
And the batter will be the shortstop. Swing and a miss. Going to count 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here in the last half of the 3rd. The shortstop takes the ball. Goes down looking. On to the fourth, still scoreless. And we're back. Start of the fourth. Here's the second baseman, Ted Altman. Late with the swing there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. And that skips in the dirt. And a swing and a miss. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Max Schumann, the next to hit. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Fourth inning underway, no score. Now a screamer into the outfield. He's there. He's got it. 2 away now.
Now batting, number 77.
Digging in, Nick Kurtz. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Swings and misses, struck him out. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Back at Comerica Park, John Chambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the fourth, number 1. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Pulls it in on the run. 1 away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
And next will be the cleanup hitter. That's in there. Knock right field. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Here's the center fielder. Now move to first, and he's back in there. Man at first, 1 away. Here goes the runner. That's it for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Strikeout number 8.
Oh, really went aggressive in with that slider. Good 2-strike pitch right there. At worst case scenario, it's weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
And now the right fielder, James Cannon. And strike 2.
He's pitching well, but not
1
throwing
ball,
a ton of
2
first pitch
strikes.
strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Runner at second, 2 down. Got him. That's his 9th strikeout so far.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Back here in Detroit, and now here is number 32. Swing and a miss. And a count 1-2.
2 strikes.
Chases that one out of the zone. That's his 8th strikeout of the game.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
And now, Richie Abreu. And that's
2
in the dirt.
balls, 1 strike.
Next offering is in for a strike. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Now it's the DH, Tommy White. That's outside. And a count 2-1. Towards first, McAdoo. He steps on the bag, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Halfway through this one, still no score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. Now here is JT Vernon. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. The 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off.
Now at 10 Ks with still a few innings left, so expect him to add on to that total. And, you know, pitchers are looking to have a strikeout per inning. I mean, that's excellent work. The way it looks now, I mean, he's going to have a better rate than that in this one. So really good stuff working on the mound in this one.
Now it's the second baseman, Javier Sanoja. That one misses. 2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
Fouled off. He was late. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And he keeps putting up the Ks. That's number 11.
Way out in front of that inside pitch there, and just exactly the opposite kind of approach that you want with 2 strikes. You want to let the ball travel. Make sure you recognize it. Try to shorten up so that you can at least put the ball in play. Clearly fooled, but I think even more so, you question the 2-strike approach.
And here's the catcher. 2 outs. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. 6th inning coming up. Still nothing on the scoreboard. And we're back. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And now the center fielder, Henry Bolt. Next offering is in for a strike. Outside with a breaking ball. Slice to right. And that's a fair ball. Around first, heading for 2. And it's a leadoff double for their first hit of the game.
Well, there goes the chance for a perfect game. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Here's the catcher, Daniel Susak. Runner takes off for third. Pitch outside. Throw to third. Save. That wasn't close. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away. With the go-ahead run at third, and we're in the top half of the sixth. Swings and misses. It's 2-2. Ground ball right side, and that chance handled. Throw off line, he's safe, and a nice job there to keep it from getting away.
Looked to me like he got on the side of the ball a little too much right there. Maybe a little too casual as well with the throwing motion. And when you don't stay on top of the ball and really get out front and finish with a good release point, it's very easy to lose control of it to either side.
No outs, runner at first. And here is Max Muncy. Outside low, and it's 2-1.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Just missed.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
Clips the corner. Counts full, 3-2. Activity in the bullpen. Nabil Prismac preparing to come on if needed. Latz also getting ready. Lined into right. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away.
Now batting, number 37.
Here's the second baseman, Ted Altman. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Susak leads off first with 1 away. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Strike 3, struck him out for the 3rd time today.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game, I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out how they're beating him, make this adjustment really quick, because word will get around the league in a hurry.
So 2 down now, and here is Max Schumann. Pitch misses there, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Just missed.
Man, he's close as he's trying to get through 6 full innings right now. He's about to throw his 100th pitch. I'd be surprised if this isn't it for him.
2 outs. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
That's a good at-bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Noble Meyer done for the night, and he exits on the hook for the loss, but he threw the ball very well. We'll tell you about the new pitcher after a quick break. New pitcher coming on, the veteran, Max Kranick.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
So digging in, Nick Kurtz. First and second, 2 down. This one in the air, right field. He's under it. And that's the 3rd out. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. To the bottom of the 6th inning. The Crimson Tide lead it 1-0. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
That could jumpstart an offense that's really struggled to score in this one. Don't want to wake a team up with the free pass.
Now it's the shortstop. Throw to first, and he's back in on a dive. Runner takes off. High fly ball out to center field. Bolt rings it in, and there's 1 down.
Now batting, number 1.
Now the left fielder. With the tying run on at first here in the bottom of the 6th. In the air, left side. He's under it. He's got it. 2 down. And here's the first baseman.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit. Now a pretty good at-bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Here's the center fielder. On the ground, right side, and that one handled. They take the force out. That's the inning. New inning getting started. Here's the left fielder, number 32.
Left fielder, Colby Thomas.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
3rd time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
And a foul ball.
It's so hard to slow yourself down when you see that juicy breaking ball, but the most success happens when you try to take that right back up the middle approach.
Next pitch is outside. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
One gone, runner at first. Next is the designated hitter, Tommy White. And that one is lifted in the air, settles underneath it, hauls it in for the out. That's out number 2.
Now batting number 3.
And now the center fielder, Henry Bolt. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Ball misses. Throw safe.
You know, nights like this when it seems harder to score, I like the call to put him in motion and try to steal the base. Ball's not carrying, no home runs so far, so trying to manufacture some offense like this may be the way to go.
On the ground to the left, and that chance handled. Zips it to first, and that is the inning.
Now pitching.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Milo Riggs.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
Fielder, number 23.
That one is absolutely belted. Back there. Onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Man, he hammered that one to center. I thought it was out of here, but Wynn just absolutely killed it.
JT Vernon now at the plate.
A lot of times you're looking for a guy to get that tying run on base, but because of the power, you want him to tie up the game with one swing here.
And there's a ball. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Colin Snyder getting ready to go. Otanez, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. Holding on to a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. Swings through that one for strike 2.
2-2 the count.
Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Javier Sanoja getting ready to hit. Looking to get the tying run on base.
Ball in.
And a big swing and a miss.
I think he was sitting off speed
2
there.
balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Ronnie Enriquez.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Well, 1-run game. Leading off, Daniel Susac. Ground ball,
Nope,
left
that's foul.
side, and that's just foul. That misses the zone, and now 2 balls and 2 strikes. And a good eye there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Got him swinging.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
Now Now at the plate, Max Muncy. The shortstop takes the ball. One out, bases empty. Cut on and missed 96 with that fastball. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Nabil Prismac appears to be getting loose. Zavala getting loose as well. That misses. And now it's 3-2. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first two batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. And I'm so glad I'm retired.
2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. That one to first, McAdoo. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Michel Otañez.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
And now the catcher comes up to hit.
Well, these fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
And a count 1-2. On the ground, right side. Throws to first in time. One gone to the bottom of the 8th.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Joe Getz digs in now. One down, base is empty. You see the velocity, 97 with that fastball. Action in the pen down there. Stephen Kolek, the closer of the staff, is throwing.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Got him swinging for the K. The high heat, too much on that one.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Now the number 2 hitter. 2 down, nobody on. Swinging a foul straight back. That one missing inside. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. And a swing and a miss down on strikes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. All set to start the 9th in this one. Here's the third baseman, Max Schumann. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Movement in the bullpen. Nabil Prismac getting loose out there. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Line drive, caught.
Quick reactions down there at first, and those can be tougher than they look sometimes. There can be all kinds of weird spin or knuckling action on the baseball.
And now Nick Kurtz. And a strike. Puts it in the air out towards left center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
And next will be the cleanup hitter. 2 outs. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And down on strikes he goes. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Offense held in check there. On now to the bottom of inning number 9. The Crimson Tide have the advantage, 1-0.
Now pitching.
Stephen Kolek on to try and close it out.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
3, 4, 5 due up for the home team. Now the left fielder.
Left fielder, number 1.
1-run game, bottom 9. Slap the other way, foul. In the air, right field. Abreu makes a nice running catch.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
And now the first baseman trying to close out a 1-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out.
No, that's down.
Too low, and it's ball 3.
Well, an interesting situation. One swing, you can tie up the ball game. But if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
3-1 is on the way. That one in there across the letters.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Ball 4, he walked in, and that'll keep the line moving.
Well, that right there could end up being a big walk in this game. He's certainly a threat on the bases, especially with them looking to tie this thing up.
Ground ball right side, could be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
So it's their last chance in this one. Now it's the right fielder, James Cannon.
Well, with pretty good speed over there at first base, I think the pitcher's got to slow everything down. Hold the ball a little bit, step off, just try to break the rhythm and timing of a potential base stealer.
Swings and misses.
1 ball,
And the count 1-2. Kolek is just 1 strike away. Swing and a miss, and that's the ball game.
Well, this one was all about the pitching and defense. Outstanding job of the pitchers, really attacking hitters, trusting what the catcher was putting down, and trusting the players standing behind him to make the plays defensively. Sometimes you want to see a high-scoring game, but sometimes you can appreciate the artistic beauty of what these pitchers did on the mound today.
And a 1-0 final score here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.